she's so tight. But the first thing I do is I work on just kind of stretching her shoulder, her elbow out away from her body a little bit, abducting her elbow out so that I can actually get the splint in there around her arm. So see, I can see that there's some space in here right now. So I'm just going to open the splint up again and get everything flapped open. You see it says bottom there and elbow there, so I know I'm putting it on in the right direction. Just going to lay her arm into that top part. Now she's going to get real tight on me because I let go. I'm just going to let her relax for a second. It's okay, we're going slow.
Does it say something right here? Or
No.
not? Oh, okay. But that, what does it say, just bottom there?
Just bottom
okay.
and elbow.
She marked it already.
So let's open your hand up just a little.
Relax, Mama.
I'm just trying to get this strap around her bicep. There we go. You see it's labeled number 1 there. I'll take shin off. I'll put it as upper arm. So this is going to feed through the metal loop. Now you'll see it's kind of tight getting it through there, but what I do is I just flip that pad around a little bit and push it through. And I'm not going to make it super tight. I'm just going to the black lines so I can still see them because I don't want to pinch her at all. Okay? And then instead of trying to force her down to the splint, I'm actually going to bend the splint to her. I know.
That's nice.
So the splint comes out. Oh, relax your arm, little lady.
You can
So I'm just kind of holding her hand, her wrist, while holding the splint up with my palm. And again, I'm going to take number 2 strap and feed it through the metal loop here. I'm just going to push it through. And I'm just going to cinch this down to the black lines. Are you going to yawn or squeal? Okay. Yeah, I'll squeal. Okay, I'm going to let you go. It's okay? Okay. The last thing I want to do, because she squeezes so tight in here, and there's this metal that's here is the same on the inside, I'm just going to bring her elbow out just really slowly and stick this in here where that metal is against her body so that there isn't metal against her body.
Oh,
it's just the towel.
So between her chest and her arm.
Yep.
Okay.
Just a thin towel to protect her. That's all. And then let her relax and stretch.
And
So
that one is on the arm, that one too.
The wrist one? I did the same thing. I just kind of put a towel here so when she's resting like this, even though this isn't sharp by any means, if she pulls or pushes, I don't want it to push into her. So I just put the towel underneath her so she's pushing into the towel.
So you only do one brace at a time then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can put them both.
You can. I think it would be too much stretch for her and too much. It would just be too much. So this will be a lot easier for her
Maybe
to manage
later on along the
one
line.
joint at a time. Yeah. And they're only set up to do one at a time because of that. Like I just want to make it as easy as we can for her, so that we get her wanting and being willing to wear them. So with the elbow splint, what I'm looking at is that the round joint is lined up with the elbow, just how this round joint on the wrist should line up with the wrist. This round joint should line up with the elbow.
Oh, okay.
So the joint of the splint lines up with the joint we're stretching.
She would never put her hand this way anymore, right? So that would help.